we're starting to figure out who the crazy people are because they're basically just terrorists who destroy Teslas.
Yeah, they're going around wiping their ass. I love it that they get busted and arrested because they're all morons that don't know that the thing has cameras all over it.
Well, not only that, there's cameras everywhere now beyond
Well,
that,
the Tesla's got cameras all over it.
What the hell? Wow.
We put devil horns on it.
Not Snow White, yeah.
Not Snow White. That's crazy. That's wild.
Well, I mean, the crazies hit the fever pitch, right? Like, I mean, that's where we're at now with people destroying Teslas and trying to compare it to boycotting Bud Light.
Yeah, that's not the same thing. So stupid. Nobody went and burned down Bud Light factories or raided grocery stores and destroyed the Bud Lights.
Dude, the most damage of Bud Light there was when Kid, what was his name?
Kid Rock. And they tried to do that as an own. It's like, yeah, but he bought it himself.
That's right.
He did it himself. This is different if like a Tesla.
He destroyed his own property. He didn't
exactly
destroy somebody else's.
I swear to God,
these people are nuts, man.
If I owned a Tesla and I saw somebody doing that to my car, man, I would take a crowbar to their head. Like,
that's how you get shot. These people, like, there's one guy. I got the video. Let me find it.
Well, if this makes anybody feel better, I have never seen a Tesla around here in my entire life, and I saw one the other day finally.
I saw a guy sticking his hand down his pants, wiping his ass, and rubbing his fingers on the thing. And I'm like, now you've got to walk around with your own shit on your hand. Like, I know
you're right. Yeah.
What he's doing, but now you just.
It's a small price to pay to smite someone's enemy. Don't you remember? Mallrats.
Yeah, it's from Mallrats.
Yeah.
Look at this guy. Now, this is how you get shot. Is doing some shit like this.
This is stupid.
I'm gonna tell you, if you pull in front of me, if you were to pull in front of me and stop and get out wearing a ski mask, you're gonna get a hole in you. Before you even get close to the car.
I'm gonna shoot first and ask questions later.
Was on the way to a doctor's appointment in Linwood Wednesday morning when she said
this guy, man.
Sudden, a driver behind her just laid on the horn as they came up to a red light. Things spiraled out of control when a white SUV followed her.
Wow,
I'm going for the gun right now.
Right?
Yeah.
Right now, I'm going for the gun.
Or if that's my wife, that's the first thing I tell her is if somebody does anything like this, that's the first thing you do is shoot first and ask questions later.
You need to sell your car. This is a Nazi car. You're driving it. You need to sell your car.
Lee says she's been driving a Tesla for the last 2 years. She says the man wearing a camouflage jacket and a ski mask.
Sell your car to who? Someone you can harass after they buy it?
I'm not selling my car. If I had one of these, I would still drive it proudly.
The stupid motherfucker wearing a ski mask, but his license plate is like right there.
I know.
Footprint's important. This seemed like
the better ones are the ones where people find them and they confront them. Did you see that one dude get confronted?
In the car, in the parking lot, the old man?
Yeah, because he's like, hey, you're on the news. He's like, oh, what? He's like, yeah,
you're the king of car. Yeah, you had a viral video about you and you keyed a Tesla.
A lot of these people are getting. A lot of these people are getting charged and arrested.
You know where shit like this doesn't happen? The hood. This shit doesn't happen in the hood, man.
And for the same reason with this guy with the ski mask. Like, you go to my car with a ski mask, you're probably going to get shot.
Dead.
You're going to get shot.
Isn't the first incident or act of vandalism reported. We've seen attack after attack after attack. Teslas set ablaze at the Las Vegas Service Center earlier.
And these people say that the right are the ones that are for violence.
Yeah, basically what they're going to do is they're just going to cause a bunch of chaos, and then when election time comes, they're going to say if you don't vote Democrat, the normalcy won't come back, and then they'll just keep causing more chaos until
no, that's what I've been saying. Is
that's what they did in 2020.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're doing that again.
So we're gonna get another summer of love probably. Hopefully Trump just puts his foot down and signs some executive order to send National Guard.
Well, they're already talking
the National Guard.
They're domestic terrorists, basically.
Yeah, good. Yeah, I saw that. A bunch of them are going to charge with terrorism. So maybe we can send their asses down to that Venezuela prison or that El Salvador prison.
You know, every now and then I kind of, you're in the mood and you kind of wish somebody to do some shit like this, like that. Like, honestly, I swear.
You just want to rage out on someone.
You want to get your hands dirty. So it's kind of like
excuse. That's right, to unload.
They're getting there.
Wish it would happen.
It's getting there. They're pushing it, and this is the kind of shit that's going to push it to that, because they're taking people's personal property. The next thing is when somebody actually starts to get physical. right? Then the shit's going to start popping off. Like,
did you see that lady saying
this
that
is a good point?
Their Teslas for a loss? Like, sell your Teslas for a loss because that'll affect Elon. You idiots! Elon's already got his money.
Pennsylvania for 5 says he only did that because he saw a woman in the car. I guarantee you, if he saw a large man in the car, he wouldn't have done that. And that's a fair point. I think he's right, because you saw that girl. She's like a tiny little petite girl. So of course this big tough guy walks up on her like that. But if it's been a man,
the lefty males are the most beta males that there are, right?
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
So yeah,
they're all like that Henry Sisson guy who's getting crucified.
Good. Good.
I don't agree with it though, because all he did was message some dumb hoes. Like, he had all these girls like
I'm surprised he even did that.
I thought he was gay.
I thought he was gay as
yeah. But all these girls, these dumb clout chasing hoes, are trying to slide into his DMs or something, or maybe he slid into their DMs.
Serves him right, actually. I mean,
and she was telling them,
you play with
birds. Yeah, I'm gonna make you my main girl. Send me a picture of that ass, and they did. All right, they press send. They're the ones that press send on that.
You get burnt, Flash. Like,
no, I'm here for it. I'm here for it, but I'm just saying, like, they're acting like he raped somebody or some shit.
Well,
no, but
yeah. He might not be gay, but he is
yeah, that's true.
yeah, I agree.
Or he might be bi, actually.
But he's done. He is done now. At least we won't have to see videos of his stupid ass anymore. But they'll just find another one. They'll just find another little puppet to push up and promote, and there'll be a new Harry Sisson in 2 weeks.
Yep.
You ever notice the problem with finding all these people from the left is every one of them has something wrong with them. And even the ones that are like the least of the bunch, like Al Franken, where they've hardly done anything, they'll still crucify them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Big
like
time.
every single one of them is the kind of person that you would picture eating a Mars bar upside down so they could feel the veins on their tongue.
They're calling these...
That was very specific, Rhino, and I don't know if I ever want to be in the room with you alone.
Gumpleho Raza says, FlashCast for 20. Thank you, sir.
I never would have thought of doing that. That sounds like one of the gayest.
I heard it.
To do
it's so funny. I heard it on one of those podcasts this week.
Thank God.
Yeah, that's where I heard it.
Oh, that's the excuse. I heard it.
I heard it somewhere.
I heard him say it.
I can find the clip. But yeah.
I will never eat a Snickers again, dude.
No, it's
not the same way. No. Who eats it like that? That's who.
Harry Sisson.
Exactly.
He eats the veiny part first.
He likes to feel the veins against his tongue.
Yeah,
that was
he
gross.
puts it upside down.
That was gross.
In Oregon, shots were fired at a dealership, and in Massachusetts, charging stations were torched.
And these people are all for buying electric cars to save the environment.
I know. I guess the environment didn't matter anymore.
The environment doesn't matter anymore.
Well, this is what they're showing everybody. Like even the people who are kind of like, well, they can't all be that nuts. Now they're like, yeah, they're that nuts.
Also, charging stations are for all electric cars, right?
I don't know.
Not just Teslas, right?
I think, or does Tesla have like proprietary ones? I don't know that because I'm not a.
They just say Tesla on them. Like
they might.
I don't know
proprietary ones. I don't know.
I don't know if you can just roll up in any electric vehicle and use it. I don't have an electric car.
I don't either. That's my problem. Yeah, I don't know the.
Yeah, I don't either.
Protocol.
And now people in the chat are saying they have different plugins. Yeah, so
That's
Tesla has their own.
Yeah.
Okay. Or then some people are saying correct is for all of them. I don't know. You could probably buy different plugs. I'm gonna guess there's probably some third-party converter you can slap on and use. So,
see, that's what we keep telling the trans people, but they don't listen to us. You don't have to go all out. You can just get a converter.
Prominent role in the Trump administration while slashing government jobs and spending.
It was a bad
Felt
joke,
so intentional. Felt exactly what he was there to do.
There was even a website now.
Sell your car to who?
The personal information of Tesla owners.
Maybe they want to buy it
to sell their vehicles.
If it was to align with what we thought, that it's easy to just, turn over.
That's what I don't get. Their solution is sell your car. To who? So you can harass the next person who buys
harass
it.
That person.
Yeah. So like, this is a never-ending cycle. Like, I don't get it. You're not going to be happy till somebody buys it and destroys it. That's what they want.
I might have to find one of these dummies to sell their Cybertruck real cheap.
They probably will, man.
I'll give you $20.
Just remember these kill babies too. That's all I'm going to say.
Tyler Durden for 20 says it's funny that a guy driving a Subaru is calling Tesla Nazi cars. Subaru can trace its roots to Nakajima, aircraft company that made planes for the Japanese Empire.
What about BMW?
Well, it's the same thing.
Volkswagen.
Volkswagen. There's pictures of Hitler in the factory and shit. That was the people's car. Yeah, they're idiots, Tyler. They're morons.
Fucking idiots. These are the same people who think that guns kill people.
But they
Michael Desjardins became a member. Thank you.
Yeah, that gun got up and shot that individual.
Exactly.
It did. Wobbled right over there and killed him.
Waddled right over
that
there.
Works. That's not a decision that everybody can make overnight. And I think that puts a lot of us in a hard position.
Now, since May confronted, Lee says that she started taking the highways in order to feel more visible and avoid those back road stop signs. At the same time, though, she also tells me that she's made several reports regarding this incident. We're waiting to hear back if this individual.
That guy's so lucky. He pulled that shit on me in a ski mask.
It's going to pop off sooner or later. I'm surprised every day I wake up and we aren't that much closer.
I mean, it is. It is definitely going to pop off. If shit like this keeps happening, hey, I'm kind of started. I'm fine. I have my piece. So
I think it would have during the Summer of Love had they thought that, a lot of people would have thought that, things would have gotten this bad. I think people would have. Because I know there was a lot of people who resisted and, there was a lot of people who got in trouble and made examples of in the press. But at the end of the day, I would suggest most of those people were right.
The problem is, man, is that the Democrats have weaponized insanity.
Yes.
And
that's the biggest problem.
I think, Tom, you're right. We're at
They've weaponized everything, verbal race.
We're getting very close to the point of no return here. And
look at this. Here's what they're doing. Like, look at this guy. This kid, like,
they're gonna piss off
this
the
is an
wrong
old.
one.
This is an old man. Look at this guy. He's like 50.
They're gonna piss off the wrong one, and that's where this shit is gonna happen.
And this is a woman too.
Roll up.
This is a woman in a pink Cybertruck,
and they're gonna get their face blown off because they're being a retard, and that's what's gonna set this whole thing.
That's
off.
what's gonna happen to that dude in the ski mask.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then they're gonna feel like it's such a bit like we're such a threat because we did that. And they're going to try and they're going to run with that, regardless of how many shots they've taken at the president, regardless of how many businesses they've burnt down, regardless of all the other shit that they have done over the Summer of Love. That will not matter. The fact that some dumbass individual who decided to be an asshole and get himself shot over a Tesla is going to set this whole goddamn thing off.
Look at this.
I'm predicting it now.
And these are hard to put out because of those batteries.
Yeah, lithium.
Like these
are
not
hard
to
put out.
Environment
either. That's
but also,
no, they're not. None of those batteries are.
How is this not terrorism?
Well, it's being charged as terrorism now.
Yeah,
domestic terrorism.
And of course,
it should be because
Hitler.
That's what it is. It is terrorism.
It is.
Yeah, this isn't vandalism. This is terrorism, dude.
It is flat out terrorism.
All these.
I never thought we'd see our terrorism on our own soil from our own citizens.
All those, I would love for this country to build one of those El Salvador prisons, that gigantic max prison, and just throw all these people in it.
We need our own negative zone.
You know what this reminds me of is the crosses being burned in black people's yards back in the day. Who did that? Oh yeah,